Alright, welcome in everybody to BMC Collectibles Breaks. I'm Beam. Today we've got one case of 2024 Leaf in the Game Used Multisport to get into. We'll get started. Feel free to like and subscribe. You can also follow us on Instagram, BMC.collectibles, and save us as a seller on eBay. That'll make it that much easier to get back to us for more breaks. And let you know we go live and we go live. Also mention no credit necessary for link down in the description. Most importantly, thank you guys for the patience and dealing with the snafu. Not sure exactly how we managed to get like 3 different errors at once, but when it rains, it pours, I guess. Just kind of cascaded. This is set to break, supposed to break yesterday, listed as breaking on Friday, and somehow we had like 100 listings, and it wasn't just like an order of how they go up, it was just random names set to end yesterday evening instead of on Friday. So large headache, and appreciate all of you who stuck with us, and let's see what we got. Box number 1, Grant Hill out of 60. Kawhi and Paul George dual patch out of 45. 2 of 40, Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, and Lamar Odom. It's a nice patch on the Elton Brand. John Morant, Jason Tatum, Kawhi Leonard, and Jimmy Butler, 5 out of 15. And triple auto, 6 of 6. Dan Marino, Brett Favre, Jim Kelly. Boom. That's a fun way to get us started. For the 5 cards, have to go to random.org. Oh, the joy. Box number 2. Anna Kournikova, 10 of 60. Kylian Mbappe and Endrick, dual patch out of 15. Quad patch. Glenn Robinson, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, and Juwan Howard out of 40. Sidney Moncrief, 9 of 9. Woo! And 1 of 15, patch auto. Allen Iverson and Steve Francis. Two boxes in, we've got 7 Rams to deal with. We average around like 12. So. Oh, I'd say this was worth the wait. 1 of 1. Kobe Bryant patch. Boom. 1 of 3. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaq. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar out of 35. Luka Doncic, Joel Embiid, and Karl Anthony Towns out of 40. And auto, patch auto out of 35, Endrick. Boom. Box number 4. Leaf? Where are the indents? Rodrigo out of 35. Pat Mahomes, the second. 2 of 2. Boom. 1 of 2. Gavi, patch auto. Donovan McNabb, 6 of 7. And the reason I switched this up a little bit is because on the back of here, we have got Sports Reference career home run leaders, 2 of 2. Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr., Hank Aaron, Albert Pujols, Willie Mays, Jim Thome, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Rafael Palmeiro, Manny Ramirez, Frank Robinson, Harmon Killebrew, Reggie Jackson, and Mike Schmidt. Boom. I like the one with Pat Mahomes instead of Patrick. 1/2 point box number 5. Joey Votto out of 60. Joe Montana, 1 of 2. Rafael Nadal out of 35. Tyler Hero out of 35. And 14 of 15, Jerry West. Box number 6. Troy Aikman out of 30. Gary Carter out of 30. Vince Carter out of 35. 4 of 9. Catherine Parento. Quad patch auto. And speaking of quads. Ooh-wee. 2 of 8. Endrick. Alejandro Garnacho. Vinicius Jr. and Pedri. Boom. That is sick. Box number 7. Endrick, 1 of 5. Duke Schneider out of 20. Game used greats, 5 of 5. Pete Rose, Thurman Munson, Joe Morgan, Eddie Murray, Mike Schmidt, Dave Parker, Willie Stargell, and George Brett. 2 of 7. Rob Gronkowski, quad patch auto. And Benedict Mathurin out of 50. Box number 8. Carl Yastrzemski out of 45. Jude Bellingham, 1/15. Junior Seau, 3 of 3. What a patch. Look at that bolt. Wow. George McIntyre, 2 of 7. And 6 of 15. Carlos Alcaraz. Boom. Box number 9. Out of this, we will do a hit recap, the final box, and then we'll take care of all the randoms. Declan Rice, out of 60. Nolan Ryan, 4 of 8. Central Page, 2 of 4. Ronnie Lott, 14 of 25. Once upon a time in San Francisco. And Clyde the Glad Drexler, 1 of 1. Patch auto. That's sick. Final box of the break. Good luck, everybody. Michael Strahan out of 25. John Stockton out of 25. Cal Ripken Jr., 6 of 6. Jumbo patch. Wow. Drew Brees, once upon a time in New Orleans. And Johnny Damon, 8 of 20. Patch auto. And that will do it, everybody. Thank you guys so much for being part of the break and having some patience here with us. Go ahead and get a hit recap going here in just a second, and we'll take care of the randoms. Fair warning, I have not top-loaded anything, just sleeved up. We'll get them top-loaded in a few. Got another set of backup hands coming up in a few minutes. All right. For the hits, Hendrick, Duke Schneider, Rob Gronkowski, 2 of 7. Benedict Mathurin, Troy Aikman, Gary Carter, Vince Carter, Catherine Parento, Joey Votto, Joe Montana, Rafael Nadal, and Tyler Hero. Jerry West, Rodrigo Goes, Gabi, Donovan McNabb, Pat Mahomes, Kobe Bryant, 1 of 1, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Hendrick, Anna Kournikova, Cindy Moncrief, and Grant Hill. Junior Seau, George McIntyre, Carlos Alcaraz, Michael Strahan, John Stockton, Cal Ripken Jr., Drew Brees, Johnny Damon, Declan Rice, Nolan Ryan, Satchel Paige, Ronnie Lott, Clyde Drexler, Carl Yastrzemski, and Jude Bellingham. And for the multis, these will all be going to random.org here in just a second. So if you have any of them, stay tuned. Or just wait to see if you get a shipping notification or it pops up in the mail. that's another fun way to do it, I guess, if you're into that kind of thing. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaq. Kylian Mbappe and Endrick. Steve Francis and Allen Iverson. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Karl Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, and Luka Doncic. Dan Marino, Brett Favre, Jim Kelly. Endrick, Gavi. Oh no, yeah, Endrick, Alejandro Garnacho, Vinicius Jr., and Pedri. No Gavi. Glenn Robinson, Jason Kidd, Juwan Howard, and Grant Hill. Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, and Ja Morant. Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, and Lamar Odom. P. Rose, Joe Morgan, Mike Schmidt, Willie Stargell, Thurman Munson, Eddie Murray, Dave Parker, and George Brett. And the 16 patcher. Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr., Hank Aaron, Albert Pujols, Willie Mays, Jim Thome, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Rafael Palmeiro, Manny Ramirez, Frank Robinson, Harmon Killebrew, Reggie Jackson, and Mike Schmidt. 2 of 2. Alright, we have plenty more multi-sport stuff from Leaf Up and Ending. We had some in last night, actually, along with this. And we have more Ending tomorrow, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. So, look forward to having you all back in there for that. And if you joined some more last night, if you are in collective multi-sport, then we'll see you back here in a little over an hour. We're going to go to random.org and take care of these. I'll be back with you in a few minutes. Going to type all this up, and we'll be good to go with those. So stay tuned. If you're in Prism NASCAR, that is coming up in about 15 minutes. And we'll go on with the regular schedule in a minute as we go through the day. Alright, we've got right on the door pulled up and good to go. Gotta roll some dice. Gotta be through how to be valid for us. Nope, not gonna work. We don't do snake eyes here. We're gonna go 8 times on each random, starting off with Kylian Mbappe and Endrick. And a 7 times, final roll. Endrick coming out on top. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar and Shaq. Final roll. Shaq coming out on top. Allen Iverson and Steve Francis. Final roll. Steve Francis coming out on top. Kawhi Leonard and Paul George. Final roll. Paul George coming out on top. For the triple, Karl-Anthony Towns, Joel Embiid, and Luka Doncic. Final roll. Joel Embiid coming out on top. Dan Marino, Brett Favre, and Jim Kelly. Final roll. Jim Kelly coming out on top. Hendrick, Alejandro Garnacho, Vinicius Jr., and Pedri. Quad patch auto. Final roll. Vinicius Jr. coming out on top. Glenn Robinson, Jason Kidd, Grant Hill, and Juwan Howard. Seven times, final roll. Grant Hill coming out on top. Jimmy Butler, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, and Ja Morant. Final roll. Jimmy Butler. Elton Brand, Steve Francis, Baron Davis, and Lamar Odom. Final roll. Steve Francis coming out on top. Pete Rose, Joe Morgan, Mike Schmidt, Willie Stargell, Thurman Munson, Eddie Murray, Dave Parker, and George Brett. Sextuple. That's 7 times. Final roll. Dave Parker taking it home. And for the 16th spotter, Barry Bonds, Babe Ruth, Alex Rodriguez, Ken Griffey Jr., Hank Aaron, Albert Pujols, Willie Mays here, Jim Thome, Sammy Sosa, Mark McGwire, Rafael Palmeiro, Manny Ramirez, Frank Robinson, Harvin Killebrew, Reggie Jackson, and Mike Schmidt. That is 7 times. Final roll. And it is Sammy Sosa taking it home. Congratulations. Alright, that is it for Leaf in the Game Used. Thank you guys so much again for the patience and bearing with us. If you're in Prism NASCAR, that is going to be starting in about 60 seconds. See you back here soon.